What's up, guys? Abstract Tiger Productions here. I am Chris.
I'm Drew.
And we are back with the double season finale of season 2 of how many times can I say season in this sentence? Season. Bad
Seasoning.
Batch. Seasoning salt. Bad Batch. Can't believe we're here already. Then it's been a weird season.
Yeah,
I guess. Yeah, for us, I guess.
I would say 3 of them were double drops.
Yes.
So you had the
We
if I
had
remember right, you
the
had
two
premiere.
official ones, which is the season opener and now the season finale, and then
I thought 7 and 8 were double dropped on purpose as well. So I thought it
Were
was
they?
the beginning, the middle, and the end.
so we've had
Were doubles.
4.
We had multiple.
4, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, season finale right here.
Yeah, 7 and 8 were dropped together.
Yeah. Okay.
Because that
And
was
then-
the one with Sandra Chuchi and the Emperor.
Yes, with the whole clone.
Yep.
Oh gosh.
The Clone Conspiracy,
Yep.
I believe was. Yep, Clone Conspiracy and Truth and Consequences.
Palpatine got what he wanted. He got his conscription force.
And we don't know what happened to Rampart. He kind of just went
He just went bye-bye.
poof. I have a feeling he'll be back, but right now he's just poof.
So, what? Last time we had a interesting little episode. Rescue attempt by Rex and Rex, Echo, Gregor, freeing Howitzer, not Howitzer, Hauser, and several other clones.
Yep.
From being taken to some sort of, not sure, but they did manage to find out, and it's like a clandestine medical branch, I guess you could say, of the Empire.
Yeah, they were going to Tantus. We just
yes.
didn't know that yet.
They didn't know that, yes. And Crosshair was trying to escape, failed, tried to send a message, partially succeeded, maybe, but
Partially.
they
got the message.
They got the message, but they're very up in the air about whether it's actually legit or not.
Yeah.
But Plan 88, somebody's looking for them.
Yeah.
He at least let them know that. And they were still on Pabu, which they repaired fairly quickly, apparently.
Yeah. Yep. And Omega was learning how to fly. I was very excited to see Echo.
Yes. And she is getting better at what is called the tech maneuver, tech turn.
Yes. That is not the appropriate name for that.
That is not appropriate, but it is. But it's something like he's growing on him or something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah. So there's a big mystery afoot.
Yep.
Multiple feats. What is Dr. Hemlock's plan for the clones that are being sent there that are, well, kind of waking up to what's going on around them and causing problems?
Mind probe droids and brainwashing. All over
Who knows
again.
what else? And I jokingly said that they're going to mix Crosshair with the Zillo Beast.
Yep. You've been saying that since the first time we saw Crosshair get taken.
No. Well,
Yeah.
since the episode
Metamorphosis.
Yeah, metamorphosis.
So for 3 episodes now.
I don't think they'll go that way. Prove me wrong, I dare you, but I don't think they will. Because they, can't retroactively do it now.
No.
Surprise! In episode 17! Oh. Nah. That was about it that happened last time. I know there was probably some few other little things. But,
Not that I have.
oh yeah, the return of the Shocky Teeth Death Pill.
Yeah.
As I
I said
on here.
electrocyanide.
Yes. So, well, we're going to get into part 1. Basically episode 15, I guess you could say. And we'll have a very short, hopefully, short discussion in between, then go right in. It depends on the cliffhanger that they leave us on. It's like, oh, we can't talk too much.
Well,
let's just get right into it because it's so exciting. Let's go do it. You know,
if it's like last season with the attack on Camino, that would be quite the cliffhanger.
Yes. Dear Lord. Ooh.
Another thing that Rampart got in trouble for.
Well, as a convenience thing, yes.
Yeah.
And the Palpatine saving face.
No. I was talking about
In front of the Senate.
Chuchi and Bail Organa.
Yeah.
Were like, he's been lying this whole time. He attacked.
Yeah.
And then the Emperor's like, but who are the clones who followed his orders?
Yeah.
Like, really?
Yeah. Like I said, he spun it to where, he looked good in front of the Senate.
Yeah.
And, anyways, that's Palpatine for you.
Disturbing. I believe is how he phrased it.
All right. Shall we get going on with this first episode?
I'm ready.
All right.
Bad Batch.
We got ourselves a Bad Batch right here on the summit.
Yeah, it's either climb a mountain or a bunch of people getting together to talk about something.
But intel about the Advanced Science Division is limited.
Advanced
Do we
science.
know where they're detaining Crosshair and the other clones? Negative. Their base of operations is unknown. What about their chief scientist? There's even less on Dr. Hemlock. And I was very thorough. He is a ghost. Tarkin's compound on Iriadu. We do a deeper infiltration.
I don't know, but Tarkin has his own castle. That's what I heard.
Well, I expect details when you get back.
Bye.
Faye.
Bye.
She turned out a lot nicer than I expected her to.
Yeah. She gotta walk up and plant one on Tech. That'd be funny.
It'd be hilarious.
So, you were just going to leave without saying goodbye.
That is correct.
Well. Tech.
Did you require a briefing?
You know, when two friends are talking, it's called a conversation. Well, don't go running off with any pirates or smugglers while you're gone.
Yes. This mission should not involve either.
That's not exactly what I was getting.
No.
See you around, brown eyes.
Brown eyes. I just realized. Okay. That was the nickname that. What's his name? Gave Din Djarin when they were undercover as stormtroopers.
Bill Burr's character?
Yeah. We just call him Brown Eyes.
You're late, Hemlock.
Don't be rude.
Matters that required my attention.
I see Yularen sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, maybe it's not.
Now that we're all finally here, we can begin.
There's still a missing chair.
Unless that's all that's supposed to be there. Wow. The environment looks fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
No tanks and no explosions this time, Wrecker.
Fine.
Fine.
No fun. Yeah.
Oh, wait, that's wrong. That's what I meant, yeah. Well, that's handy.
That was handy.
Oh!
I'll say they did that whole mission without an issue. That's great.
He's not coming back for the next episode.
we must establish a comprehensive strategy for galactic unification to deter dissent and rampant self-interest. Toward that end, Dr. Hemlock, what do you have to report on your advanced science division?
Once we fully unlock the secrets previously known only to the Kaminoans, we will ensure an enlightened society through their advanced technology and molecular alteration. And with more clone troopers being decommissioned, I have found a new purpose for them. Test subjects to aid in my research.
Yep.
And these clones have agreed to your experimentation?
Of course not.
They are Imperial property. Their cooperation is not required.
If I may, I served with the clones for many years.
That's your Lord.
Yep.
Loyal to the end. Are we all willing to just dismiss them out of hand?
I also served with the clones and found them at times to be very unpredictable. Under Jedi leadership, they adopted a concerning level of individuality. Now, Commander Crane, enlighten us to the status of Project Stardust.
That
It
is
is
Krennic!
Krennic! Yes!
Oh my gosh! Okay!
Don't put it in an obvious place either.
Okay, the homing beacon is secure.
Wait, there's more heading your way.
Well, that is a diversion in the most technical sense. Aww. Okay, that was one for the kids. What? Who are you?
Saw?
Didn't expect to find you two here.
Saw
Saw.
Gerrera.
I told you on Onderon you had a choice to make. Looks like you've chosen.
Sir, insurgents disguised as troopers have infiltrated the compound.
Switch all communications to encoded channels and find them. We will resume momentarily. Take your seats, gentlemen. As you can see, we are perfectly safe.
Darn you, blast doors! Always blocking our way. What the?
I was gonna say,
Oh.
I saw a body fly its wrecker.
Okay. Well, never mind. Now he's angry. They attacked his home. Oh, that's bad.
This is going to be a problem.
All right. I wonder. Oh, that's interesting music.
Mm-hmm.
But I am wondering. The voice for Krennic. Oops.
Did we actually hear him speak?
Yes.
So then I assume it would be Ben Mendelsohn.
Yes, it is. Haha. Orson Krennic.
Okay, so we also got Lieutenant Mailer. Let's see. Governor Tarkin.
Yep. Hemlock.
Hurst Ramodi.
Not sure who that is, unless that was the one guy that was talking first.
Barton Coburn. I don't see...
I don't know.
I don't see Admiral Yularen.
No, apparently he wasn't there. But
Krennic was.
Krennic was.
I was excited.
Yularen. I don't see him, huh?
I felt very excited. It's not very often that I'm like, I noticed
Yeah.
someone. Yes.
No, Yularen apparently wasn't there, but that was somebody who apparently had work, fought in the Clone Wars as well.
Yeah.
Don't know who it was, but
But also, when Tarkin was talking about, I also served with the clones and blah 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 blah. He was talking about the bad or the not the Bad Batch, the
batch that
the
group that he went whenever they rescued him from the him and the one Jedi from the
Citadel.
Citadel, yeah.
I'm trying. What was the name of their?
I don't remember.
ARC troopers.
Yeah, some ARC troopers, yes, but I think it was a lot of it was from the 501st under.
Yeah, it was Rex's crew under Anakin and Luke and Obi-Wan. So I almost said Luke. Oh my goodness, that was a lot.
Yes.
Yeah, as soon as I saw a thermal grenade, I was like, Saw?
It's like, huh.
That's the only person I know that would blow up an Imperial anything. Saw.
And they're stuck in a Skytram now.
Yep.
So the summit meant actually like a group of people meeting and talking.
Yeah. I was like, there's two definitions here.
Yes.
But it was also on a summit, like
Yes.
on a mountain. So.
A summit on a summit. Like a Doom platoon on the moon in June. The Advanced Science Division, that's where...
Yeah.
Okay.
Genesis
So
4.
they basically confirmed they're using the... Well, at least Dr. Hemlock is using the clones that are being transported there as guinea pigs for something.
Yeah.
And Krennic is there.
Yep.
Talking about Project Stardust.
Yep.
Wow. That's an interesting one.
But they're still there, which means we could still get more from them. But
yes.
he didn't talk in this episode that I recall. So I'm wondering why they credited his voice, unless he talks in the next one.
He did say something. He said, yes, Governor Tarkin, or something like that. He responded
okay.
Yeah. It was very short, but he did talk. Because I wanted to look to see if it was actually Ben Mendelsohn to actually voice him, or they got somebody who sounded like him, kind of like what they did with Steven Stanton with Tarkin.
Right.
They got somebody double, but they actually got him back. That's cool.
I wonder when it transitions from Andrew Kitchener's voice to Forrest Whitaker's.
True.
Did I pronounce his name right? Is it Kishno or Kishino?
Kishno. I have no idea. It's I don't know.
Okay.
Kishino.
I just remember when he showed up in Clone Wars.
Yeah.
And then he showed up in Rogue One, and then he showed up in Rebels. And so...
Yeah. He's still as short-sighted.
Yeah.
I guess, and whenever he does make an attack talking about Saw Gerrera.
Yeah.
But man, they're stuck on a Skytram.
Yep.
Ski lift and
exactly like we thought it was going to be. Literally a cliffhanger.
Yes, they're stuck in a ski lift in the Alps.
Basically. I mean, you can't get much more cliffhanger than that unless you're referring to Sylvester Stallone.
Yes, the movie with Sylvester Stallone.
We're just on one today, aren't we?
Yes. Wow.
It's because we went to go see Dungeons and Dragons, and it was great.
Yes.
To date this video.
Oh my goodness! So wow, I'm ready to get started with our next episode.
Go.
So let's get doing that.
I am forcing my voice as much as I can.
Sounds like you're trying to do the Batman voice.
It's not. It's not
I'm
intentional.
Will Arnett as Batman.
It's not intentional. It's actually more of like in a world. Is what I'm going for.
Okay.
Because if I let my voice come out naturally, I'm afraid it's going to squeak like a mouse. I was gonna say, I don't sound like Mickey Mouse, I sound like Minnie Mouse, so it's pretty bad.
Monkey Mouse.
Monkey Mouse.
I'm Monkey Mouse, Mickey's tough uncle from the Marines. Oh, sorry. Okay, on that, let's get this next episode going.
It was like he's actually going in next year, 2024. Mickey Mouse is going into the public domain, and as long as you call him Mickey or make him dress like Steamboat Willie or use any of the color iconography, Monkey Mouse, the marine uncle of Mickey, could be its own property, and I love that. Just like Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Oh, jeez. Das ist the bad, yeah. Oh, the Plan 99.
Oh, that was Plan 88.
Well, this is Plan 99.
Explosions must have knocked out power to the rear line.
I can try to reboot the system, but I will need to plug directly into one of the terminals on the track.
Just basically threw him up there.
Yep.
He's got to survive. He's got a lady friend to go home to.
Or that's how they end the finale. It's just V is mourning over his goggles. Pew pew pew.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Echo, now!
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
Everybody off this car and onto another one.
Oh. Well.
Hanging off the bottom of one, right?
That's not good. Because they're not...
There is no time, Wrecker. Plan 99.
Don't you do it, Jack!
When have we ever followed orders?
Oh my. Yes. Oh, this is like that view from last season, from like Hunter's POV. That's from her POV now.
Hunter,
Hey, kid.
what happened?
Hello, Omega. I am relieved you are awake. You each sustained multiple injuries. However, you all will make a full recovery with proper treatment and rest.
Where's Tech?
Omega. Tech didn't make it.
We have to go back. What if he's hurt? He needs us.
From that
Tell
height,
him, Ricker.
with a half a
You
cart.
can't just
full of-
leave him.
Omega.
No! Tech's not gone. He can't be.
I know, kid. It's time to put being soldiers behind us. For good. Wrecker and I think Pabu could be a good place to make a new life for ourselves. And the rest of it, well, we can figure out along the way. Omega, is that something you want? Then that's what we'll do.
This one's on the house.
It won't help.
I'm sorry about Goggles. I always liked him.
Yeah. Me too.
Oh.
Hunter, the Empire's here.
Oh.
Hunter, do you copy?
That's a good.
Wrecker. The Gemini comms.
Sorry, muscles.
That did nothing to him. Oh.
That's not very strategic, Hunter. You don't need to use your enhanced senses to know you're outnumbered. The Empire thanks you for your assistance. Our business is done. Leave. Here is how this is going to go. You will lower your blaster and hand over Omega. And I will allow you to keep breathing.
Omega's not going anywhere with you.
Well, who knew clones are so paternal? Fascinating. Tech. I'm afraid this was all I could salvage.
Oh, that's.
To lose one of your own, that must weigh heavily on you as their leader.
But.
And if you don't lower the blaster now, you will lose yet another. Wise decision.
Oh.
Hello, Omega.
It looked like one, or at
We
least
were just talking about you.
A prototype.
Prototype.
Let them go.
Omega, run!
I won't let them take you.
How about an exchange?
Oh boy.
If you come with me, your friends will live.
I don't believe you.
I did not come here for them, Omega. I came to return you to Nala Se. Nala Se is alive and well cared for.
Well.
As you will be.
In a cell.
I'm not going with you.
Omega, look out!
Scour the city. When you find the third clone, send them back to Iriadu.
It is a very much of a prototype. Wow.
Where's Omega? That Imperial took her. Where's Hemlock? We've got to stop his shuttle from leaving.
Or at least, put the probe on there the right way this time.
Well, it was on there the right way. It's just Saw screwed it up and blowing everything up.
Yeah.
We need to go.
There was no way to track Hemlock's ship. He could have taken Omega anywhere. We are going to get her back. And we don't stop searching until we do.
Your Prime Minister mentioned you had an attachment to the young clone, so I've returned her to you. Perhaps now you will reconsider working on the Emperor's project.
What he seeks is not possible.
Make it possible. If you refuse or fail, Omega will suffer the consequences.
That's... Never mind, that's just a bunch of clones. Now there's Crosshair.
Crosshair. Crosshair. Crosshair. What did you do to Crosshair?
He's recovering. I tried to warn him what would happen if he did not cooperate with the doctor.
I want to talk to Nala Se.
Ironic. You trust the Kaminoan, but not me.
I don't know you.
No? You might might know me better than you think.
Wait.
We're sisters, Omega.
There's another one?
Wait. What? Is she like a prototype to Omega? I would give. And
that's it. That's the finale.
And that's it. Okay.
That was supposed to happen.
But it happened because of gravity. Who is the assistant?
I don't know, but I'm assuming voiced by Michelle Ang as well.
I thought the voices sounded very similar. Like
I thought so too, especially when she took her goggles off. It was like the timbre changed. Helen Sadler.
I don't know. Okay, you were kind of right, in the sense that you said it would end with Omega being captured, just not in the exact same way that you would speculated, but still captured. And now we have to wait until season 3, unless they don't give another season at all. Which that would be horrendous.
So terrible.
Yes.
Worst cliffhanger ever. Nope. Still criminal mind suspect behavior. Forrest Whitaker. But yeah, that was nuts.
So this assistant to Dr. Hemlock, the goggles lady, is she like a prototype of what Omega is?
It's my assumption, but she's also older.
She's might be something between Boba and Omega then. They called the code name for Boba was Alpha.
Yeah.
And then we have Omega, so she could
Beta?
be a Gamma or something, someone in the middle. I don't know. Interesting.
So, just running down the list. Immediate tearjerker, Tech sacrificed himself.
Yes. Oh my gosh. They didn't even give a title.
Plane 99.
That's right. That was Plane 99. That's right. Okay. Never mind.
And Plane 99 apparently is squad first. Is the way that Hunter was explaining it.
Wow.
For some reason, they went back to Ord Mantell, which really surprised me. Only thing I can think of is because of AZ.
Because he's a medical droid, and he's familiar with the,
clone
physiognomy, I guess you could say. But dang it, Sid.
She warned him.
She did, and wow.
She's been warning him for what, 4 episodes?
Probably.
Remember, I've been keeping your secret.
Probably longer than that.
I've been saying from day one that it's been blackmail this whole time. It's like, I know who you really are, and I know how much they really want that little girl. Ironically, this season started, I thought V was going to be an antagonist. And right now, I'm really loving V, and I feel so bad for when she finds out that Tech passed. Or Tech sacrificed himself.
Yeah. If they even get the chance to tell her.
Oh, I have a feeling they will, because that was that would have been a really bad send off for that character.
Well, I mean it happens. A little dose of reality, I guess you could say. There are, there's
well, see, around brown eyes doesn't come back,
and that's very, could happen very easily.
Prototype ATST.
Very much so.
Which they didn't have that anything like that in the Clone Wars, did they?
They had the 4-legged walkers. That was about it. Then I guess you could say the closest thing was like that single person thing that kind of ran on 2 legs and had the gun in front. It was like a single pilot thing.
But the way we think of ATST
but not like the classic old Empire Strikes Back, ATST, or rather, you see it more prominently in Return of the Jedi and the Ewok on the Endor.
Yeah, because on Hoth you had the AT-ATs.
Most of the AT-ATs, yes, but there was one that was walking in the background.
Right.
Of one of the shots. Chicken walkers.
Yeah.
I didn't take as many notes as I had,
expected to,
but man, they kept it definitely. These 2 episodes definitely.
That was a heck of
pretty
a finale.
intense, yeah.
And didn't really tie anything up either, and we still have open storylines.
I mean, the only thing that really we got tied with is just the goggles. Tech's goggles. Yeah. I mean, with the way that was falling, and that could have easily landed, that could have been one of the few things that did actually survive. Yeah, they could salvage whatever is left, but I think with what Hemlock's wanting to do, it's requires somebody who's already alive.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not going to Winter Soldier Tech.
No.
They already kind of did that in season 1 with Crosshair being the antagonist.
Kinda, but even then, Crosshair was alive whenever they did that.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
It's just like, they would have to regrow him.
Well, I was thinking
reclone him, but I don't think his genetic...
The fall into the snow off of the Skytram is very reminiscent of Bucky falling into the ravine on the train. So that shot is what I was talking about. They're not going to Winter Soldier him.
Okay, yeah.
Find his body, bring him back, restore him, and then make him the antagonist of season 3. I feel like that'd be going back to the barrel because we've already had Crosshair. Crosshair is a good guy again, and now we got Tech to deal with, and it'd be weird.
I think,
and then in a way they also did that with Echo when the Tech Union.
Techno Union took him, and did their thing, plugged him into a giant machine, and I hate to say this, but I kind of wish the whole entire season was kind of like this. You know what I mean?
Where it's actually like,
I mean, with a head
grip your seat with stakes. I
understand.
I love the way that you said this started like Chernobyl.
Oh yeah, with the music.
Because it's like Dave Filoni watching an episode of Last of Us. I was like, do it. That's what it felt like. It felt like when we were watching Last of Us, like somebody's gonna die, but who is it? Kind of a thing. And I did not expect Tech. Opening scene, Tech sacrificed himself.
No.
And the bad thing is I called it. I called it before he did it, and I was still surprised that he did it.
Yeah, I mean...
I was like, he's not gonna... No.
Yup. Yeah, so, I mean, that opens the door for them to rescue Omega and Crosshair, and now have that back, but even still, I mean...
And Echo's with the team right now, but
and
he's going to go back to Rex at some point.
Yes. And
they were planning on going to Pabu together.
Yes, they were.
So sad. Oh.
Until Sid. I mean,
I have a feeling that should have been called the name of this episode. Until Sid.
Until Sid.
Put that in
Until Sid. Yes.
Put that in the title caption.
Yes. Until Sid.
Oh.
Man. That does. Here's
That's so sad.
Yeah. Here's what I think is going to happen in the season opener for season 3. Just my wild whoopsies.
Wild whoopsies.
Where'd that go?
I don't know. Mine went that way. We both just yeeted our pens in this episode.
I don't even see it. Am I sitting on top of? Oh, it's right behind me. Okay, there it is. All right. I'm going to do that. And the pen was no more. And ta-da! It's gone. Sorry. Anyways,
excuse me. Oh my goodness.
Here's my fan thought about the opener for season 3. I know that's a ways off. I'm sure they're in production with it. They're probably taking a break to give the animators and all that stuff, and then for the writers to do their thing for the treatment for the season as a whole, and then whatnot. But
I have my own theory, so I'm waiting to hear yours.
Okay, here's mine. They're going to probably have to call Rex in as backup to help with this. Along with that, we're probably going to get Gregor, I would imagine, because he's helping with he helped with
clone salvations,
clone with rescuing and whatnot with Tech and Rex, not Tech, Echo and Rex.
Yes.
Okay. So many clones, so many names.
Well, we have one less to think about now.
Yeah, and then we have, jeez. They could easily have Hauser to come in and help back that up. I think that's what it's going to come down to. It could easily be one of those type of situations. It'd be a significant time jump or whatever, and it'd be like, all this time we've been searching and searching and searching, trying to find. They go actually back to Pabu, probably.
Okay.
Because obviously Sid know nothing about it.
Right.
So they could hole up there and do their search from there, wherever Dr. Hemlock is, till they do find it. And then it could open with them getting the information, escaping back to Pabu or whatever, and then finding as many people as they can to try to help.
See, I'm on board with you.
And then they could easily... Fennec still is somewhat...
friendly.
And, somewhat in contract, I guess you could say, to protect Omega. They could easily... She may force herself into the type of... Into the rescue mission,
right?
Because obviously she got her ear to the ground and whatnot, and could easily find that Omega was captured and whatnot, and she could easily say, "Hey, I was paid by Nalase to protect the girl. That's why I was doing what I was doing on that one planet and whatnot." And we had our little disagreement with guns.
Yeah. And Cad Bane.
Yes. And I don't know who else they could pull from. I don't think they would go and find Cut because he's got his own family and his own thing to deal with. But I think the season open is probably going to be a rescue attempt. Unless they... The other side of that is they could really easily push that off to the mid-season finale of next season.
Right.
And the first half is just them still trying to track her down, hitting these various places, Imperial places where they could get information.
See, now you're more online with what I was going to say. What?
Who's Emery Carr?
Oh. Where do you see that?
Right here under Dr. Scaldler. Who's this?
I don't know the answer to that.
Okay. Anyway, all right.
Okay.
Well, I'll look it up later.
All right.
Whatever.
I'm going to make a reference to another huge pop culture situation, and you'll understand what I'm saying. Okay.
Okay.
I have a question for you and a message from the doctor. Hunter, Rex, Echo, and Wrecker. No, Hunter,
Gregor.
Hunter, Rex, Echo, Wrecker, Gregor,
Maybe?
Hauser.
Yeah.
Like they all show up on a Star Destroyer, and they're trying to find Hemlock's base.
Yeah.
And then, shall I repeat the question?
Kaboom!
Where is my daughter? Shall I repeat the question? Or I guess sister, however way they want to call it, Omega.
Yeah.
Or just where is Dr. Hemlock's base?
Yes.
But that's what I feel like. I feel like Hunter has lost
a lot.
No, I was gonna say his inhibition.
Okay, he's kind of he's
like he's
Papa
gonna go
Wolf.
off. He's gonna go off.
Papa Wolf.
Yeah, he's gonna go off the other end because he's looking for her. We'll do whatever we must to get her back, kind of a thing. So,
yeah,
that was immediately what popped in my head. Like, scene starts, Bad Batch, title, explosions.
Explosions.
Because... And then you see an explosion out in space, and then it like pans in, and you're looking through the window of an Imperial Star Destroyer, watching the explosion happen to the ships around them, and then you just hear pew 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 pew, and it's they're not even stunning at this point. We're actually using blasters.
Well, they were in this episode.
I thought that was really weird too. They tried to stun Wrecker, but they shot at Hunter and Omega, which made no sense.
Well, that in fact that the stun, even with Wrecker injured, didn't.
What if they would have shot Omega? Is my point. Oh. Like I figured Hemlock would have been like,
"Don't you dare
stun only, so that we do not harm my specimen." But yeah,
so that's creepy.
Then it's
that's creepy sounding.
I'm just saying.
Let's not refer to Omega as someone's specimen, okay?
Kind of like the suspense that it built when it was Luke just tearing through all the Dark Troopers on Gideon's ship.
Yeah.
And it's just like, and everyone just has fear in their eyes, and the door opens, and it's just Hunter walking out.
I'm here for Omega.
Where's Hemlock's ship?
I'm not leaving without her. But all right, wow, that was an interesting season.
That was incredible.
Season finale was great.
The season overall was great. I only had two episodes that I didn't really care for.
Go and watch our reactions to the previous episodes. There is a playlist for that. So don't have an excuse not to. I did say it did feel disjointed, but granted, not every season can land with a perfect 10.
Right. Unless you're Last of Us.
Well, excuse me. There's only been one at this point in time.
But that was like a perfect show. Like every episode was like, I didn't find anything I didn't like in that.
Except the clickers.
You know what? We're not talking about that. No.
So yeah, we've got a ways to wait to figure out what happens, how they get her back.
2025, along with everything else.
Oh man, they could go really dark and have it not be her. Meaning, they wanted her genetic material to help with the cloning thing. They could easily reclone her as some sort of like
no.
Under like.
Now you're getting into like Captain Hydra. No, absolutely not.
As some sort of
I thought Winter Soldier was too far. Oh, that'd be so bad. That's almost like 2014 Nebula in Endgame. That's bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
but I don't think they'll be brave enough to do something that dark, I would imagine.
So far, this is the darkest thing we've gotten in the Star Wars universe.
Yes, Tech sacrificing himself. Yeah. But...
Well, Solo was close with the battle with Enfys Nest on top of the...
Well, yeah, I guess you could say.
Treasure train.
Yeah. But...
Wow.
So much to speculate and wonder about in the interim.
Yeah.
So, I guess, wow, we definitely will be reacting to that.
Yeah.
Whenever that comes out.
2025 is going to be a busy year for us. Because that's when everything's coming back. Oh Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So, wow. Thank you guys for joining us on this season 2 journey of Bad Batch. Goodness. We definitely will see you in season 3. We still got Mandalorian to go through, finish up at
3 episodes.
This particular time as we record this here thingy. Episode 5 has been out. So we're not quite done with the Star Wars universe just yet. So until next time, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell, say hi down in the comments, correct any of my mistakes.
There's probably many on my part as well.
So, until then, bye-bye and be blessed, everyone.